you so much for joining me on my channel today. So I have a really fun tutorial to share here. This cute little project that you can use for anything, if you need a quick gift, or if you just want like a new pretty notepad for your purse, or you can sell these at your craft fair or anything. So first let me show you what they are. So this is what they look like. They're just cute little notepads, and I made covers for them. So I made little yarn cord belly bands for each of them, and I'll show you the cord I used in just a second. But here's what it looks like. It's super cute. This measures 2.5 by 4 1/4, and it's just a cute little cover for these notepads. And these are little chunky Kraft color paper notepads, and it's just that adorable. And all of the inside and outside are lined with scrapbook paper. So I'm still on that beautiful collection called Storyteller by Vicki Boutin, and that's what I used again here. So the cord that I used to close these is this one right here, and it's called Gypsy cord. It's by Prima. I think I found this on scrapbook.com. I'll try to find it and link it below, but I love it because you have all these options here. And so I just used like one color for each of the little notepads I made. This is the one that we're going to be doing the tutorial on right here. And I think it's so cute. That paper is just so artsy and eclectic. And then there's this one, which is one of my favorites because it's got like the music notes on it. These went so quick and easy and fast. And then here's this one. And I kind of used different scrapbook paper on that one for up here. And then you just take the little cord and slip it back on just like that. Super easy. Here's the little notepads I used, and I got these in a set of, I want to say 12 on Amazon, and they're a pretty good deal. So I'll link this below, and these are the perfect little size for this project. So yeah, I just used these cute little notepads. They have a chipboard back, and they worked so perfectly. Alright, so let's get started on the super easy tutorial. Here is the paper you will need. You'll need a solid piece of cardstock that measures 2.5 by 8 7/8. And for the scrapbook paper, you'll need a piece that measures 3.5 by 4 and 3 pieces that are cut at a little sliver less than 2.5 by 4 1/4. So of course you're also going to need one of these cute little mini notepads, and I have these linked below. I got them from Amazon. So the cardstock that I'm using is super heavy duty cardstock. I got this from Paper Tray Inc. a while back. But there's also really heavy cardstock out there available to you. There's heavy duty cardstock at Hobby Lobby, and the 110-pound cardstock from Michaels is my favorite. So those are two really good options. And so all you're gonna do is put this in at 4 1/4 and use the little groove here on your paper trimmer and score it at 4 1/4. Then slide it down to 4 5/8. That's the little 1/8 mark right after the 4 1/2. So it's 4 5/8, and you're going to score it right there. So that just gives this that middle score line. So it forms into the little notepad holder, just like this. So then you're going to take your little mini notepad right at that bottom score line right here. You're going to line it up and glue it down. And so I used Scor Tape for this because it's extra strong. You can use 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, but I use Scor Tape, and I'll link it below. It's really strong adhesive, and I already put mine on just like this. And the cool thing about Scor Tape is, I'll show you. We'll do this one right here. So the cool thing about Scor Tape is you don't need scissors. You can just lay down the adhesive just like this and tear it off. So this is really, really strong, as I said, and sometimes I like to use this instead of my ATG gun for a little bit stronger of a hold. Okay, so I've already done it for this one. Just to make sure that's nice and pressed down. Then I'm just going to release all the backing. Okay, so now that you have all the backing off, it's nice and sticky. You want to lay the notepad down right below that bottom score line and just make sure it's lined up really good, the top and then this one side here. So just get it as straight as you can and then burnish that chipboard backing down on the paper. And here's your cute little notebook cover. Okay, so isn't this easy? You can make so many of these in a short amount of time. So you're going to grab the piece that measures 3.5 by 4, and the 4-inch side is going to go up and down. So it's going to go like that. So the 4-inch side is up and down, and then it's 3.5 inches wide. You're just going to angle these corners. So just cut them at an angle like that. And then just eyeball the other side. Just like that. And you are going to fill this entire back with adhesive. So I just use my little tape runner here for this. Make sure you get the whole entire thing covered with adhesive. Okay, so now flip your little notepad to the back. So on the edge where you angle the corners, that's going to be the bottom. You're going to line that up with the bottom of the notebook, right at the bottom of that chipboard. Just line it up at the bottom and then let it go and press it down. And you're going to see that you have these little flaps on the back. And everything's already covered in adhesive, so just burnish it down. And then you're going to flip it over like this. So then you're going to fold these up so that they are right up against that edge and fold them over. Make sure there's no excess. You got to fold them over pretty tightly and then just burnish it down. Let's do the same with this one. Fold it up, get a nice crease with your thumbs, and then glue it down. So now that's how the back looks. And you've got this inside all covered. So that notebook is being held in there even more securely now. Okay, so as you know, I cut these just a sliver smaller than the 2.5 by 4.25 measurement. So there should be just a tiny little border all the way around on these. But now you're just basically going to mat these to decorate this thing. Here's what it looks like. It's so cute. So you just open it up and you got your little notepad and it's all covered here and covered on the back. So you can, if you have any little scraps left and you want to cover this part right here, you could totally do that. Let me see if I can find. Alright, so then you can just lay this down. It looks like there's a little bit of an overhang. So I'm just going to take my scissors and snip it off. I think that looks really good. And then you just close that up. And so I thought, because these are so simple and little, and you could either package them up and sell them at your craft fair as like an inexpensive item, that if you have the stickers that come with the collection that you use, this is a great way to use those stickers up. Throw these in your purse or your bag and there's no dimension to them. So I think that I'm going to stick with that little theme. I'm going to add some extra adhesive like I always do, just so it doesn't go anywhere and it stays there permanently. Let's see how that looks. So I'm just going to kind of angle it. Just like that. I think that looks adorable. So it's just a simple little embellishment on there. And it's all finished. So kind of like this one, I have this gypsy cord that I got from I think scrapbook.com. It was like a Prima product or something. So I'm just going to tie this in a double knot. And I tie it pretty tight. And then I'll take some fabric scissors and snip off the excess. So here's our cute little notepad. It's so easy to make. I just tied it with some of that gypsy cord. You can just slide right off. And there it is. And then here's all the notebook paper. And then it's all lined and decorative. You could even put something up here if you want. Okay, so there they all are. I had so much fun making these. Here's the one we just made together. And the last thing I wanted to show you is that you can sell these at your craft fair, or even if you're giving it as a gift or as like a little freebie in your Etsy shop or something, it would be nice to put it in a clear bag. So I always have a coupon code down below for clear bags, and you'll get 10% off your purchase. So I'll link this exact size below because I thought it would look really cute to like slip these in a clear bag, maybe like these two, and give them as a gift to somebody, like a coworker, or maybe you could give them to like the ladies in your dentist's office or doctor's office or something, like at the front desk. Or you could even sell these at your craft fair. So I think it looks super cute like that, all packaged up. And that's just an option of what you could do with these. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun with this. I love doing altered notepad and notebook projects. This was a quick and easy one, so I hope that you'll give it a try. I'm going to link all the products below that I used. And of course, the beautiful Storyteller collection I will link below as well. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye!